How's everybody doing? Excuse me. So, I should probably look it up before I even start this video. Okay, do you remember just not too long ago, and they're still talking about it on the news about in Jordan, I think it was the embassy or something like that, um, 3 soldiers. Well, there was a thing on Facebook yesterday about some guy named Jordan, and there was 3 guys. It was from the Kansas City Chiefs. Let me see if I can. Kansas Chief. I'm going to put Jordan. And then I'm going to put 3 deaths. See what that comes up. Kansas. Okay, 3 Kansas City Chiefs fans were found frozen to death in the backyard of their friend's home on January 9th, where they had gathered to watch a football game. The bodies, I'll just say David, Ricky, and Clayton. They were all in their 30s, or late, between 36, 37, and 38 is what the ages are. They had possibly been there for 2 days. So this was outside of Jordan Willis. Okay, so Jordan Willis is in handcuffs after Chiefs fans found dead. And then when you look at what's going on in Jordan, let's put that up. Jordan, attack. Then you have Biden decided to respond to Iranian-backed militia attacked and killed 3. Okay, let's see. What are these guys? Report a drone that killed U.S. troops in Jordan. In the Middle East, since Hamas launched attacks on Israel October 7th, igniting the war in Gaza. Now, what's interesting is that this Kansas City Chief thing, where Jordan Willis and then 3 of his friends, they showed the backyard of, apparently somehow these guys couldn't get back in the house. And I guess this Jordan Willis guy says he fell asleep and he didn't hear me. He didn't hear the text. He didn't hear the pounding on the doors. Or something to that effect. I don't know the whole story, just those bits and pieces. And they froze to death. They were laying out in the yard, froze to death. The backyard, when you look out, they even showed when you look out the window, you can see the whole back patio. And the bodies were laying right there, frozen. And the guy goes, that's like saying God come down and just pulled them out of the matrix, just stopped all 3 of their hearts at the same time. He goes, I just don't see it. I don't understand that. That's just not computing. And I guess so. I guess the parents of them are suing or doing some type of legal battle or something. But when I seen that on Facebook, I'm just like, wait a minute. Didn't they just have an attack on Jordan with 3 individuals? That 3 service members killed in Jordan 2 days ago. See if I can. If they got their their names or ages. And this is another interesting thing. The attack occurred at early morning at the logistics support base located at Tower 22 of the Jordanian Defense Network. Now, Tower 22. Now, when we look at this at a Greek symbolism, the tower is the tower, and then 22 is chi, the X. Like X marks the spot. There's so much symbolism. It's been still warm here, you guys. It's 57. It got up to 61 yesterday, or 62, I think. Pretty bizarre weather too. But it's interesting, the symbology and the symbolism of this world and what's playing out and how they're playing out. So when we look at the Kansas City Chief, I think, which is all over Facebook, I should look this up because I'm all of a sudden from 2 days ago, all over my Facebook, Taylor Swift, like when you scroll through your pages, it's Taylor Swift and this new man she's going out with, and I guess she wrote a song for him. Let's see if I can. I mean, it was like crazy. I kept turning on block that page, block that page, block that page. It was like every other post was about her and him. Like right now, they have Taylor another post of her. Right? It's like my whole page is infested with her. The more I keep blocking these pages, the more keep coming up. It's like the whole thing is just flooded. And I think, isn't her new lover from the Kansas City Chiefs? I think he is. So let's find this out. Chief, and I'm going to put Taylor Swift. Oh, it's even somebody else was scrolling for it too. How much money Taylor Swift is worth to the Kansas City Chiefs before the Super Bowl? And I think she's going out with, what's his name? Travis Kelce. Yeah. So that's another thing it has to do with the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, when we look at, let me look at this. Chief is Indian, intuition. What's the history on Jordan? Wait a minute. Jordan in Scripture. Oh, the Jordan River. Jordan in the Bible verse. Joshua 3, chapter 3, verse 1. Then Joshua rose early in the morning, and they set out from Shittim. Shittim is Shittim. And they came to Jordan, he and all the people of Israel, and lodged there before they passed over. The Israelites crossed the Jordan River on dry ground, as God mercifully parted the waters. I wonder if this is, now I'm just taking a guess at this. I'm wondering if this is, you remember on iPetGo 2 where it shows the apple splitting open? It's like saying it's divided, and then it blooms, so like a Passover, the bloom. I wonder if if purple lilies and Passover have something to do. That just come to my mind. Purple lilies and Passover. Purple lilies and Passover results. Some traditional Passover flowers used to decorate the Sedronas include lilies, daisies, violets, carnations, irises, tulips, and hyacinths. Violet, purple, violet, purple, violet. I guess that would be close to the same color. Um, it doesn't tell me any more than that. Well, it was a search, but there's something going on here. So it has to do with parting the Red Sea, the Red Sea. So you got the Kansas City Chiefs. So you got the Indian, the intuition, and then you've got the three military guys as well. So the three military guys, I think they're all African American too. Um, Interesting because I think they were around. Oh, I wish I could tell their ages. Oh, I just did. I just did say their ages. I want to know the ages of the Kansas City Chiefs, the three that froze outside. Um, or I wonder if it has something to do with a fire explosion with three, and then three being ice cold, frozen. I wonder if something has to do with that. Yep, I'm looking at the signs on my face. Now see this guy right here. Oh, that looks like a letter P. Now, this is interesting because this is my right side, and this is where that priest-like guy is. I've got to take a picture of that today because that is all new. Yeah, I'm trying to look out the corner of my eye, you guys. Sorry. Oh, I've got to look at that because that is completely different now. Especially this right here. That's different. It's kind of tripped me out because I want to see, because this whole, it's kind of interesting because look at my lip. You can see that like this brown, or this not, well, I guess like a brown. You can see this drawing on my face. I think there's more going on here, and that looks like a face right there now. That's wild. Okay, I want to finish this video up. So tell me what you think about. Okay, so Kansas City Chiefs. It's like the chief, the headband for intuition. Native. Um, the three army men with fire. Three by fire and three by ice. I don't know. There's something there. There's something that I'm not piecing together. I'll be thinking about this until I can get an answer. Keep asking. Try to figure it out. And remember, we are in the year of X. Um, and X is um, the X chromosome. X represents the DNA, which is the serpent snake on the tree. It's a big blue X is how the DNA is represented, the symbol of it. The X means chi. Chi means key. Um, what else is X? Um, oh, I'm drawing a blank because I'm drawing. What is going on out there? Anyway, let me get up here and take a picture. Oh, high school kids. Oh, it's 12:14. They're going to McDonald's. Remember those days? I remember those days back in high school. We'd had they had McDonald's and Taco Bell. No, Taco Time right next to it. Taco Time's still there. Actually, I think it's the only one located now in this area. Um, but yeah, for lunch break, we'd jump in my friend's. She'd always take her dad's truck. We'd jump in and head over to Taco Bell or McDonald's, and then head back. Look, it's kind of interesting how some of the things still don't change within the schools, and I think it's because they put the McDonald's close to the high schools. So interesting.